Secondhand stress or stress contagion, like the stress we are ordinarily familiar with, affects our overall health and well-being and the way we interact with the surrounding people. In this video, I'm going to talk about 4 signs of secondhand stress to watch out for. Number 1. You have difficulty staying organized. Do you sometimes lose track of what you are doing? Do you feel like you are always falling behind on things and need to catch up? Stress might make it difficult to pay attention. Sitting down to develop plans is not always easy, and small details might be difficult to remember. But what happens when it's the stress of others that piles on top of yours? It may be even harder to keep up with schedules and things to do because your focus shifts. It sets up an alarm in your brain, alerting you to the fact that others are in distress. You may experience more pressure or anxiety in what you are doing and feel the need to adjust to the situation. And dealing with these emotions when making decisions for key occasions on the calendar is never simple. Number 2. You easily get exhausted. Do you ever feel exhausted after listening to a friend's problems? This is a normal reaction. And don't worry, it does not mean you're a bad friend. Being around stressed people require a lot of energy, especially if you can put yourself in their position. This is due to the fact that the fight or flight reaction that you have when confronted with danger produces the same chemicals in your body as stress does. Dealing with a lot of stress is like your body is always preparing for a battle, but you never get to let all that tension out. While stress is an inescapable aspect of the workday, your body requires rest to function properly. Being in a high stress state for an extended length of time might leave you mentally tired and more vulnerable to disease. If this sign resonates with you, it may be a sign that you need to take a step back and give your body the rest and care it needs. Number 3. You can't control anger. Stress, like a disease, is contagious, and when it's bottled up for longer than we can take, we tend to explode. Have you ever lost your cool in front of your loved ones due to stress? Perhaps a sibling of yours has been under a lot of pressure at school, and watching them upset for a long time has led you to direct your rage and frustration at your parents instead. A crossover occurs when your stress is caused by the stress of another member of your family. But what if you had a very busy day at school or work and had an unexpected outburst at home? Perhaps keeping all of your worry to yourself for the entire day felt impossible at that moment. We have all been in a similar situation. Just like when your bottled emotions reach the end of the line, we call this a spillover. This is when stress from another element of your life, such as job or profession, impacts another essential aspect of your life, such as your family. The anger and frustration you feel are natural emotions that should emerge every now and then. But if it occurs frequently and at random times, it may be more than simply a sign of stress. It may also serve as a reminder to you to consider how you handle your emotions in the presence of those who you care about. Number 4. You worry that you are not enough. Do you find it difficult to give yourself and your efforts credit? Do you ever feel compelled to work even harder after you have done your best? We may doubt our own worth as a result of the pressure we are subjected to. Others are stressed, and we interpret these negative feelings as a warning to avoid mistakes. Living with a low sense of self-worth and continually encountering events that make you wonder if you are enough can lead to depression and other mental health issues. If hating yourself for not meeting your own expectations, along with similar emotions of inadequacy, feels like a normal part of your system, you should consider whether stress contagion has started to affect your life. If this video was helpful, please leave a like on this video and subscribe to the channel if you want to watch more videos like this.